sugar, then you just got to get rid of the sugar. What do? One, still put more sugar in. Eat a low carbohydrate diet.
Keto is Life TV.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How's everybody doing out here tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? Do me a favor. If you see that e-cam pull up, please, you just got to hit it one time, and then you're going to be on my show all the time. But how's everybody doing tonight? Tilly, how you doing, Tilly? So today I got an awesome show for y'all guys. I got an awesome show because no matter how much I tell people sugar's so bad for you, sugar's so dangerous, they're not getting it. They're not getting it. I see people at the grocery store buying all this bad sugar and buying soda waters and thinking because they're buying Diet Cokes that it's better for them, but actually it's not. So today, this is what the topic is about. My mic fell down. Bam, there it goes, right there. What sugar is really doing to the body. What sugar is really doing to the body. And you know what? It don't only do it to your body. It does it to your mind. It does it to your brain. Sugar is so dangerous. I mean, it's super dangerous, And people do it all the time. Do me a favor, Tilly. If you know anybody that needs any of my help, and I hope you're doing great, Tilly. I know last time we talked, you told me that I'm not sure. We told me your blood pressure was a little bit high, but hopefully you've been doing the apple cider vinegar and everything. I showed people how to do a detox apple cider vinegar, and it's on my page and everything, and you can check it out. And you can start your own watch party. You can tag people. Usually on this platform, on the eCam, it's hard to tag people on here, so they just got to see my video and they come on here. So hopefully they'll come on here. If not, they can see the watch party that I'm doing a little bit. But what sugar is really doing to your body, to the body? That's what we're talking about. Well, you do know that sugar causes kidney infections. It causes heart disease. It causes heart failure. It causes stroke. It causes a lot of stuff. It causes blood pressure going on. It causes, of course, number one thing is diabetes. It causes cancer. People say, it doesn't cause cancer. Cancer just, you never know. But you know what? It does, because if you've been taking sugar for a long time and you ain't been taking care of yourself, then I'm not saying you can get cancer, but I'm saying it's one of the reasons why the cells keep on growing and stuff like that. It feeds into the cancer. It really does. So if you're going through any kind of health problems, then you definitely need to, go ahead. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, she's only has Instagram. You know what? I could go on Instagram over here on this right here. Hold on, give me a second. Let me go on Instagram again. I can go on Instagram over here. But the thing is, I'm trying to find out who can leave me messages, and I can talk back to y'all right here. Look, let me see if you can get this right here. Tell me you get that. Tell it to add to Facebook. There we go. So that's how I'm able to type over here on my iPad, Tilly. But guys, man, I got a good show for y'all today. I want y'all to hear something. I recorded something. I want you to hear it. It's true. Everything is so true. I was waiting for some more people to get on here, but they haven't got on here yet. So I'm going to go ahead and play it for y'all guys. And just listen, because it's really serious about what I'm going to play right now. So here we go. Let me do this real quick. And I might jump out the screen real quick, but you'll be able to see it. She don't have to like it, Tilly. She don't have to like it. All she's going to do is just get on here. She don't even got to put her name on it. She could put an alias name or whatever she wants to put on here and just look at my videos. Because, they go from here. They go from YouTube and they go to Facebook. And I always did Instagram, but nobody was on Instagram. I'm always doing Instagram. I might get on Instagram right now. But right now, I want to go ahead and be able to type on here and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and play this for y'all real quick. You know what? I'll save a few more minutes and then I'll play it for y'all because I want more people to come on here and stuff like that. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get more people on here and stuff. And I don't know why I can't get people on here. I don't know. For some reason, like if I'm doing it a different way where I do it with just Facebook, then I'm able to get a lot of people on here and I could tag people. But then I don't got this platform where I could type stuff and And, you know, I could do all, you know, everything, you know, like I can put all this, look, a healthy outside starts from the inside. And I can go in and put all that stuff in there, you know. And I don't have that. I can't do that with, you know, with my regular Facebook, you know. So that's why I like this platform and everything. But I will be going on Instagram in a little bit. And you can tell her she can see me on Instagram. Tell her to add me on Instagram. My Instagram account is at DJ Freestyles. Or she can go to Sugar is the Devil. Tell her to go to the one that says at one Sugar is the Devil. That's my Instagram, at one Sugar is the Devil. And she could see it. But guys, man, how long we been on here already? So we've been on here 5 minutes. So we're going to give it another 5 minutes. And after that, I'm going to start showing y'all the show. I'm going to start showing y'all what I did is I recorded or something. And it's really awesome. It talks about exactly what sugar is really doing to the body. I think I wrote that wrong. What sugar is really doing to the body. Anyway, so sugar, man. Sugar hurts you in every kind of way. Like every kind of way. Sugar makes you like tired. You lose energy with sugar. You know, sometimes when a person drinks a Coke or drinks something bad or eats something bad, you know, they love it. They enjoy it. They like get this big joy, but then they crash. Now you tell me what else does that? Drugs. So cocaine, it's just a drug that's really bad for you. And when you do cocaine, and then eventually, from what I heard, eventually, if you stop doing the cocaine, you fall out. You need more. You drain yourself out, and you're gone. You know, and that's the same thing about sugar. So you do some sugar, and then you crash, and then you want more sugar. How many times have you drank, like, because I've done it a lot of times before, you know, a few years ago when I used to drink, I was not happy with just one Coke. I had to drink like 3 or 4 Cokes. And why? Because I kept on crashing. You know. How many times have you ate a bowl of cereal and you put a lot of sugar in it, and then you're not happy, so you get another bowl of cereal? Because this sugar's addiction is bad. It's really bad, and people do not want to leave it alone. You know, I tell people it's not going to be easy. You know, the first week's not going to be easy. Maybe the second week won't be easy. But you know what? It'll get easier for you, and it'll be a lot better for you. Guys, I push and tell people sugar is the devil. Sugar is the devil. Sugar is the devil. Because that's what I want them to know. That's what I want them to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and play this real quick. And I know we only got Tilly on here. But Tilly, I really appreciate you being on here. Again, it doesn't matter how many people on here. It just matters how much the message goes out there to people. So here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on real quick. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Sugar addiction is a real problem. However, I've noticed that a lot of people don't seem to realize that every time they ingest sugar, or any food containing sugar, what they're actually doing is poisoning themselves. Over and over again, research has proven that sugar is more addictive than cocaine, and that every time you eat a chocolate bar or take a super sweet Starbucks coffee, you increase the likelihood of you developing one of these many diseases: cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, cancer, obesity, and much, much more. So, in this video, I'm not only going to discuss sugar addiction and the damage it does to your body, but practical steps to help you break this deadly addiction. We've always been told that sugar has many negative effects, both for the body and mind. Weight gain, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease are among the major complications of chronic consumption of excessive sugar. But how's this addiction established? According to Dr. Robert Luftig, a pediatric endocrinologist who's best known for his work promoting anti-sugar diets, sugar, in the forms of sucrose and fructose, is like poison due to its negative effects on the neurotransmitter systems of the body. This addiction can be explained as a cycle, perpetually becoming stronger and stronger every single time we ingest and consume sugar. When sugar is consumed into the body, blood sugar levels spike, releasing high amounts of opioids and dopamine in the brain, which gives you a tremendous satisfying sensation. This process is called reward. Meanwhile, acetylcholine levels, that's another neurotransmitter, are diminished, a process which intervenes in tolerance. After this, high levels of insulin are produced by the pancreas to decrease your glycemic levels, which results in a rapid fall. This causes immediate fat storage by the cells to occur. The cycle continues with the craving for more sugar to replenish its loss, along with a displeasurable sensation. With time, your body will increase the amount of sugar you consume in order to increase the release of opioids and dopamine levels that are giving you that same satisfying sensation you had in the beginning. This whole cycle leads to compulsive eating and binging, making this addiction even more difficult to break. As stated before, chronic abuse of sugar is proven to lead to some pretty serious diseases. Type 2 diabetes is the best example of one of the negative side effects of this addiction. Consuming high amounts of sugar leads to massive production of insulin by the pancreas. After several years of over-consuming sugar and overproducing insulin, the pancreas begins its degenerative process, diminishing the insulin levels you produce. Due to this, higher and higher levels of glycemia presence lead to the appearance of type 2 diabetes and its complications. Normally, the liver turns sugar into fat, storing it. But with this condition, the excessive storage of sugar leads to a disease called fatty liver, which results in the dysfunction of every liver process. With time, high amounts of sugar in the bloodstream will affect the vascular system, leading to high blood pressure and heart disease. A common complication of diabetes is diabetic neuropathy, a condition that results in the damage of small blood vessels that nourish nerves, which leads to a series of symptomatology that can conclude with an amputation. But the complications of sugar addiction don't only affect the body, they also affect the mind. When high levels of blood sugar are stored by the cells, opioids and dopamine levels also fall, producing a severe sensation of fatigue and displeasure. This feeling can lead to abnormal behavior that can only be countered with the consumption of higher and higher levels of sugar. I know this is a lot of information to take in, but I want you guys to know the harmful effects you're doing to yourselves every time you take sugar. We can live and thrive without sugar. Our ancestors did. But today, sugar is in everything we eat. The multi-billion-dollar food industry doesn't want you to give up sugar. Their sales depend on it. That's why they sneak sugar into everything, labeling those foods as low-fat or free from artificial flavors. Although those statements might be true, they're simply masking sugar-laden products with a false claim that they're healthy and good for you. For example, from just one serving of iced tea, you'll end up with nearly 9 teaspoons of sugar. A single cup of 245 milligram low-fat yogurt contains about 12 teaspoons of sugar, and for all you coffee lovers, a flavored coffee drink can contain as much as 25 teaspoons of sugar. That's shocking, right? So, if you want to overcome this addiction, here are a few things you can do.
Sugar is the devil. First, it'll destroy the inside of you, and then it'll destroy the outside of you.
All right, there you have it. There you have it. So, I'm live over here right now. I need you to come over here, Monica and Matt. I need you to come over here. I'm doing a live show right now on Ecamm, and I know you can see it on the other one. But you see what I'm talking about, Tilly? It's really serious because the video I just played for y'all, I recorded and stuff like that, and it talks about how people go to drink coffee, they go to Starbucks, and they go, you know, they think that they're doing their body good, but actually it's a lot of sugar that they're taking in, you know, a lot of sugar they're taking in. And we also talking about, like, you know, what it causes. You know, did you not hear, you know, when I said it causes cancer? If you look it up, you know, you could see that. You could see it causes cancer, it causes heart disease, it causes, you know, kidney failure, it causes a lot of stuff. You know, when people get kidney stones, that's all, everything's sugar. Everything is from sugar. There is nothing that's not from sugar. You know, that's why today's show is what sugar is really doing to the body. But it's not just doing it to the body, it's doing it to your brain, it's doing it to your mind. And like I was saying earlier, you know, sugar, it's an addiction. They say it's as close as cocaine. The reason why they say it's as close as cocaine, because it is. You know, from what I heard, like when people do cocaine and stuff like that, that when they fall, they need some more. You know, when they finish everything, they get that big high, and all of a sudden they crash. And that's the same thing with sugar. You know, people take sugar in, and they're okay, and they're happy, and they're on top of the world. But guess what? When they stop taking that sugar, they need more sugar, and they keep on needing sugar and sugar and sugar. So sugar is not good for you. Sugar is the worst thing ever. It's evil. I mean, it's evil. It's poisonous, you know? And like I said on the video, You know it's $1 billion industry, and that's why the stores and the the restaurants and where people sell them, the syrup, everything that people sell, to you on the stores and everything, in the grocery stores and the commercials, you see all this in fast food places and everything. It's $1 billion industry. It's almost $1 trillion industry. They're not trying to tell you that sugar is bad for you. They're not trying to tell you that. Hey, shout out to over here. We got Steve. What's up, Steve? How you doing, bro? Shout out to Janice. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to Monica and Matt. Shout out to all of y'all. And I'm doing a video right now. I'm doing a video over here on Ecamm, and y'all can see it over here. Hopefully y'all can see it. I had to go live over here because I want y'all to go see the video that I got over here. Let me show you what I'm doing right now. Look. So I got a video going on right here. See me right there? So I got a video going on right there right now. And you know what, guys, man, it's really important. It's really important for you to understand how sugar works. Sugar is something that our ancestors didn't have in the beginning. They didn't have that. It was never that bad, and now it's like sugar's in everything, It's in cereal. It's hidden. Sugar's in hidden. You get something you says, oh, it has no sugar in it. No, oh, this is perfect. It has no sugar. But then that word right there, glucose, that right there is bad. That's just as bad as sugar, like bad. So that is sugar, And shout out to Iris. And so that's why it comes to the point where you got to delete sugar out your life. You have to. A lot of things happen when people take sugar. The number one thing that happens, you become diabetic, because I became diabetic 2.5 years ago. That's what I was. I was type 2. You become big. I remember when my stomach was way over here. My stomach was not comfortable. I was bloated. I was feeling terrible all the time. And my stomach was over here, okay? And it caused depression. Sugar caused depression. It causes so much, man. People did not know that Freddie went through depression. I had a little depression, I would come home and I was hoping that something would be good the next day, that I would be able to get up and go DJ for somebody or do something that was going to be fun, and not no more. Now I want to wake up every day. Every day I want to wake up and I'm smiling and I'm ready to start my day and I'm ready to help somebody else, And so I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people in grocery stores. I see a lot of people that want to do this, and they're still drinking all this beer and everything, and they're not even trying to change. They're not trying to change. This is going to catch up to you. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I hope I don't blame. I don't want nobody to go through anything that I went through. I went through a terrible time in my life. I remember when I had asthma. I had real bad asthma. I mean, terrible asthma. I used to sitting down. I would sit down, cry. Tears would be coming out my eyes, and I would sit down and doing this because I couldn't breathe. Why? Because I was so big. I wasn't taking care of myself. I was eating so much sugar. Every day I would eat sugar and sugar and sugar and sugar. It was never a problem to me. I was drinking soda water after soda water. Dr. Pepper, a crispy Dr. Pepper was my favorite of all time. Favorite, right? And then a Coke. And that was like the power for me. I would, like, every morning, I was like, you know what? I got to get up, need my energy, bam, Coke. And then that would give me a little bit of energy. And then guess what? Bam, I would crash. And now I know why I would crash. Now I know everything, what it did to me. I know what it did, and that's why now I try to tell people all the time to leave the sugar alone, And I'm constantly, look, my hat constantly, sugar is the devil. And I love my hat because I'm out there and I want people to ask me questions so I can tell them, you know what? You do not have to be diabetic. You do not have to have high blood pressure. You do not need to be seeing your doctor. You don't have to be getting in your car and go across town and see that one special doctor. You do not need to do that. What you need to know, what you need to do is you need to change. You need to get out your comfortable place and change. That's what people need to do. The hardest thing for people to do is change. The hardest thing for people to do is to get out their comfortable place. They do not want to do it. They think it's normal to stay sick. They think it's normal to keep on seeing the doctor. They think the doctor is going to cure them. The doctor is not going to cure you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, because when you're diabetic and the doctor says, here, take these metformin pills. You take these metformin pills. They make you feel sick as it is. And then after the metformin pills, they say, oh, we got to give you insulin. So they give you insulin. Thank God I never got to the insulin part. So they give you some insulin. That insulin ain't strong enough. We're going to give you some stronger insulin, Mr. Patino. So they give you stronger insulin, right? And I know people that are going through it right now. So guess what happens now? Now you're getting sugar over sugar. They're not taking care of the disease. They're not taking care of what you have. They're not taking care of the diabetes or the high blood pressure. They are taking care of the symptom, and that's for very, very little bit. You're only being taken care of while you're in probably the little area because they need to send you home. They need to send you home with some medicine, right? And now you got all this medicine, and guess what? You keep on seeing the doctor. You keep on seeing the doctor. It becomes a cycle. So you're going back and forth, and it's normal to people, right? Well, people need to wake up. People need to wake up. How many times people say, you know what, man, I'm not sick. I'm okay. And then they cough out a lung or they feel bad, you know. How many people do you know that are scared to see doctors? I was scared to see doctors. I never liked doctors. And thank God I don't ever have to see doctors again, ever. If I see a doctor, it's going to be for a tear that I have on my shoulder. And that's not going to be that doctor. That's going to be the chiropractor doctor, you know. But the thing is, guys, you can take care of yourself. Shout out to everybody who got George over here. Sanadia? I'm sorry, I'm trying to say the name right. Sanadia, there it goes. And shout out to all y'all VIP here and everybody over here. So, and come on, y'all can come over here in this video. Y'all come this side. Y'all can come on this side. What Sugar is really doing. I'm over here on Ecamm. Y'all can come over. I know y'all see my video on because I'm over here on Facebook and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, man, you know, people continue to not have a problem with it. I know people right now that are really, really big, that are really huge. And on my show, I'm never here to judge nobody because I've been there. I'm not here to judge nobody. What's up, Alex? How you doing, bro? But the thing is, you know, it's not about judging nobody. I'm trying to help somebody. I'm always trying to help somebody. But then you got people that say they got all these excuses, excuse after excuse. I talked to somebody today, and I told him, I said, you know what, man? You have to do this, man. It's going to help you, and it's going to help your family and everything. And they have excuses. It's too expensive. The number one thing I get is too expensive. And I said, hold up. So it's too expensive, right? All right. So I say, so if I tell you to drink core water, it's too expensive, right? Okay. If I tell you to eat chicharrones, it's too expensive, right? Okay. So if I tell you take apple cider vinegar, it's too expensive still, right? If I tell you to start eating the keto, to eat right food, I ain't telling you what kind of food to buy. I'm telling you to eat the right food. So almond flour, coconut flour, and stuff like that if you're baking, right? So I tell you all this. It's still expensive, right? Okay. But when you tell me, Free, I take this medication right here. I take this medication because in order to take this medication, I got to take this medication. Oh, and I take this medication because this medication stops me from getting constipated. Oh, and I take this medication because this medication is for my diabetes. Oh, and then I take this medication because I need to make sure my liver don't get too much fat around it. At least that's what the doctor told me. And see, how much is that medication? What is more expensive? Do the math. What is more expensive? What's up, Sack? How you doing, baby? DJ Sack now. So what's more expensive? Doctors, medication, driving to go see the doctors. You know, sometimes the doctors, and they specialize you a doctor and you can't see the doctor. You got to go across town to go see the doctor. And what does the doctor tell you? You get in there, the doctor sees you and says, are you allergic to anything? Right? They say you're allergic, and you say, no, I'm not allergic to nothing. Okay. How quick do they send you off? How quick do they send you off? And does a doctor ever tell you, do you ever hear a doctor tell you, I'm over stopping my finger, I'm over stopping my foot. Do you ever hear a doctor tell you, delete sugar out your life? Tell me right now if you ever heard a doctor, everybody that's been seeing a doctor, If you've been to a doctor, tell me, have you ever heard a doctor say you need to delete sugar out your life? And I guarantee you, I put my house on it. You won't hear doctors say that. You never hear doctors say that. What you will hear the doctor say, you hear the doctor say, you got to exercise. You have to eat right. You have to exercise. You have to eat right. And if you're diabetic, you got to leave all the white stuff alone. So you got to leave the pasta alone. You got to leave this alone. You got to go gluten-free. That's what you hear from the doctors, right? And if you got high blood pressure, what is the doctor? They don't even get into a conversation with you. They say, take these little pills. These little pills are going to make you feel better. And make sure you take them because it's going to help your blood pressure, right? Come on, guys. Come on. I mean, Alex, for instance, Alex is on here, and Alex is doing great. He's doing great, but that's because he's always working. He knows what he has to do now. Now, he's like me. We get excited. We're somewhere. We want to help somebody else, right? And that's the way it should be, right? So, you know, he told me to cut carbs. Who told you to cut carbs? That was awesome. Hey, Susan, how you doing? How's everybody doing? So y'all got to go back, man. Y'all got to go back and look at my video. I'm going to do a watch party right now on my video, on my Ecamm video. And you're going to see the recording I did. It's really awesome. And you can go check it out. I had to tweak it up and everything, but you're going to hear it. It's really awesome and stuff like that. But, man, you know, I got a lot of – I get very, very, very crunk about this, man. I really do, because I want to change people's lives. I see people all the time, like today, I seen somebody in a cart, like driving the little carts, the little things, you know, when you're in the grocery store. And I seen them, and they were real big, and you could see they were so miserable. They were just like, they hated life. You could see them in their face. You know, everybody has a story. And I wanted to reach out to them and say, you know what? You do not need those Cokes you're putting into your basket. You do not need that. You do not. I was gonna go around there and give them, zero carbs, zero sugar Gatorade, or give them something in a better way that they could drink something. But I can't do that, because one thing, I might get thrown out the store, right? But I am going to do a video in one of the stores, not HB, because I love HB, but maybe another store. And I'm going to try to talk to as much people as I can. But that's going to be on my YouTube channel. Because they might listen to me. You know, I was over there at the store not too long ago, and there was this guy, and he was buying tofu, whatever it is. I never had it. Tofu, whatever it's called. And I said, what are you buying there? He says, oh, tofu. He said, yeah, man, I got gout. I had to eat this. And I told him, I said, man, you don't need to eat that. Eat meat. He said, no, meat's bad for gout. And I said, you know what? Bro, I'm going to show you the best way where you won't have to worry about gout. You won't have to worry about nothing. You know, the thing is, people don't know about the keto lifestyle. Then you got some people, now I'm going to have to bring it up. Then you got some people that as soon as you start helping them, and I ain't mentioning no names, but as soon as you start helping them, it's in general, but as soon as you start helping them, they get to be ungrateful. You know, they forget that you helped them in their journey, you know, even if it was just a little bit, they forget, right? But you also get people that constantly want to believe that they're doing things right on the keto lifestyle. I've seen it too many times. People say, oh, I'm doing keto. I try to talk to somebody, hey, I got to make sure you're doing keto right, man. Oh, no, I got it. Oh, you know what? Nah, I got it, man. I got it free. You know what? I'm good at this. I got it. Then they're calling me and saying, hey, bro, I don't know how to tell you, this is kind of embarrassing. I said, what's embarrassing, bro? Can't be embarrassed. Let me help you out. Dude, I was constipated, man. I was almost crying. I was constipated. I said, oh, what happened to you having it already? I said, bro, you know what? I've been there. I've been constipated before. I've been constipated where I was just going to all of a sudden just go eat something in my refrigerator that wasn't keto because I was in so much pain. You got to understand something. When a person's taking carbs, when they're eating bad, they're going to poop better. That's the straight up truth. That it's going to make them poop. So when you do the keto lifestyle, you're getting less. You got less water. You got less water now because your carbs you're not taking in. You know, you got no more carbs right there. So you got to make sure that you get enough electrolytes. You got to make sure you get enough magnesium. You need a lot of magnesium. You got to make sure you're getting your antioxidants. You know, you got to make sure you're getting a lot of stuff that you need. And you're not going to get it from pills. You're not getting it from supplements. You're going to get it from your food. You're going to get it from the fruit. The fruit, I always tell people, berries. If you're not doing the keto lifestyle, but if you just want to do the berries, that's really awesome. Just do the berries. The berries is really, really good, you know. Okay, what did the doctor tell you to cut carbs? Yeah, that's all they say, Matt. That's all they say. I tell you, doctors will never tell you sugar, delete sugar out your life. They're never going to tell you that, because as soon as you delete sugar out their life, you delete money out their pocket. You know, we constantly go see the doctor because we need somebody to secure us that we're going to be okay. You know, how often does it take us? We take a long, like for me, it took a long time for me to go see the doctor. You know, and then I was in denial when he told me I was type 2 diabetic, you know. But, man, you do not need to see doctors. You do not need to see the best thing. And I'm not talking about the keto lifestyle. The best thing for anybody, for anyone at any time, no matter if you're fit, no matter what it is, the best way, if you want energy to the roof, if you want to feel good, if you want to have your mind just going and you just want to keep on, you want to feel happy and everything and just good, you know, just really good, delete sugar out your life. Delete sugar out your life. The number one thing in this world today that is destroying all of us, destroying us, it's not war. It's not this. It's not that. It's sugar. It's sugar. Why? Because sugar is in everything, anything and everything sugar is in. Next time you drink a beer, see how many grams of sugar that has in there. Next time you eat the ice cream, see how much sugar it has in there. Next time you eat just some raisins, this small of a raisins, see how much sugar it has in it. And you could keep on seeing how much stuff. Next time you want mashed potatoes, see how much sugar it has in it. Rice, oh my God, sugar, tons of carbs. Everything that turns to sugar. Everything turns to sugar. Mashed potatoes turns to sugar. Everything turns to sugar, right? So, guys, if I could help you in any kind of way, reach out to me. That's all you got to do is reach out to me, you know, and I'm here to help you. You know, I want to see a difference on a lot of people. You know, a lot of y'all said y'all want to do this and then y'all don't do it because the fear, y'all let fear take over your faith. Y'all let fear take over your faith. And the thing about it is, even if you haven't tried to do this, because just try. I guarantee you that if you start doing just a little bit, taking baby steps, you know, start 1 week, say, you know what, I ain't going to touch no sugar. And I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get sick. You will get sick. You are going to get lightheaded. You are going to feel like you almost got to pass out. But go through it. Be strong and go through it. Drink water, go through it. Drink some water with some pink salt, you know, and go through it. And I guarantee you the second week, you're probably going to hate me. You're probably going to say, man, you know what? I don't even know why I'm listening to free, you know, because you're going to be at the denial stage. I tell everybody you're going to be at that denial stage. But the third week, you know how you're going to be getting up? You're going to be feeling like, oh, my God, like, whoa, you know, like, damn, I know it can't just be a Monday today. Oh, I feel so good, man. What's going on? I feel you think you're going to run a marathon. You happy. You feel good, right? That's the third week when you ain't got no sugar, right? The fourth week, if you still ain't put no sugar in you, or if you just deleted a lot of sugar out of you, and maybe you're taking about maybe 2 or 3, you know, a day of sugar. Because remember, right now, a lot of people, at least about 98% of people right now take in probably, if I'm not mistaken, they probably take, probably like 2 pounds or a pound of sugar a day. Because sugar is in everything. It's in everything. When you see something that says sugar-free, please make sure it's sugar-free. Hey, baby, how you doing? Because when you're looking at it, you see those hidden sugars. You know, somebody say sugar-free, and you say, oh, glucose. Oh, my God. You know, that's just as bad. Then you got to worry about the chemicals and all that. Like, you know, it's, man, guys. You know, y'all really got to take care of yourself. Guys, we've been here for 34 minutes. I'm going to do a watch party. Please, you know, people over here that were live, I appreciate everybody over here on this side, and I appreciate people over here. And I'm going to do a live party on this one right here, Ecamm. And then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Keto is Live TV. Keto is Live TV. You know, I'm not a doctor. I just show you what worked for me. That's all I do. You know, I don't prevent your health problems. You know, I don't do none of that. I just show you what works for me, and that protects me. You know, guys, take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Guys, today we were talking about what sugar is really doing to the body. It's doing it to your body. It's doing it to your mind. You're the only one that can stop from doing what you're doing. I know stuff is good. I know we celebrate and we eat. I know if we do this, food is for everything. Anytime somebody's depressed, they're eating food. Celebration, they're eating food. Somebody's baby shower, they're eating food. And that's fine. But why not eat the right food? Why not eat the right food? Eat the food that's going to help you live. Don't eat the food that's not going to help you live. That's just going to hurt you. You know, it's going to hurt you. And stop making excuses. Everybody has an excuse. Everybody. There's times people don't even want to hit my show because they know that I'm going to preach and I'm going to talk about this evil sugar, and they won't hit my show. But they will hit it because they want to know what Freak's talking about. They're listening. People are listening because they want a better life for themselves, because they want a better life for their dad, because they want a better life for their mom, because they want a better life for their child, because they want a better life for their tío, the tía, whatever, because they want a better life. We all want a better life, but how do we get a better life? The way we get a better life, we put God in front of everything, and then we delete sugar out of our life. Hey, guys, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. If y'all can't remember anything I said on my show, please remember, sugar is the devil. To the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Please share. Thank y'all, guys. Bye-bye.